Welcome in, Ag. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Ashes. Epic. Good to see you guys. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my goodness, chat. I'm gonna sneeze. Ah, someone bless me. Oh, I hate that. I hate almost sneezing and not actually sneezing. Gotta be one of the worst feelings. I was trying, Allie. I was trying. It wouldn't come. Or nor Cleo. Or nor I couldn't sneeze. Sneezing so satisfying? It is, and it is super unsatisfying when you don't sneeze. Hi, Raikou. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Epic. Wait, I figured something out. While we wait for people to join in, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing good. I figured something out that I want to test because I've been wanting to add these cool vines to this little terraform right here, but I haven't been able to figure out how you do that. And I think I saw someone do it. You have to hold? No, that's still just grass. Is it stone? Is it only stone that gives the cool vines? Hey, Peachy, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. At least you didn't fight with the snowbank in front of the mailboxes. I would have loved to fight with the snowbank. No, it's not that either. Chat, how do you make... So, there's vines that you can make like those, obviously. But that's not what I want to make. I want to make the vines that, like, kind of wrap around the whole block. Like that! Yes! Oh, so I have to do it from the side. Okay. Wait, hold on. So it has to be from the side. Can I do it on grass? Oh, I can. Okay, so it matters. If you do it from top, it gives you grass on grass. If you do it short on the side, it gives you those vines. If you do it long, oh, it gives you those. I love these, chat. Oh, finally. I was trying to figure out how you did these. Because they look so good, don't they? That just adds so much texture. I like them way more than the ivy, the stuff you can climb. I don't know, maybe I'm obsessing about something that doesn't matter, but... You're having chat problems again? I'm sorry, Gooburger. Hopefully it's not my stream having issues. Why can I not select this block? Your new Game Boy charger and Garmin watch is supposed to be here today. Dude, I'm a dummy. I got a couple of Game Boys, right? Found some Game Boys, which if any of you guys are selling your Game Boys, you know, I need to add to my collection. I don't have enough colors. But, Liz, thank you for the follow. I was like, man, I want to play Pokemon Ruby because I found a copy of Pokemon Ruby, and I've never really played Ruby and Sapphire. And I was like, I don't have a charger. And I looked all through my office. My Game Boys are up there, by the way, on my shelf. I looked everywhere in my office, searched all my desks, all my backpacks, my whole closet with all my stuff. I bought a charger on Amazon. Yes, it's $6 on Amazon. No, I got a charger. I even got a USB adapted charger. And then I was like, oh, finally, I charged it. I went to put it back. The charger is sitting right next to the other Game Boy. Literally in plain sight. Literally in plain sight. I am so dumb. But whatever. Now I have 3 Game Boy chargers. It's fine. It's fine. Don't judge me, chat. Oh, man. It's okay. I get it. Yo, what's up, Glides? How's it going, Glizzy Glides? Hopefully you're doing good. I miss you, sweet man. You do that all the time? Brother, I hate it, because then my wife's like, what did I tell you? And I'm like, nothing. You told me nothing. I refuse to learn. Guys, have you been playing Pokopia? Or nah? I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, guys. So, name of the game today, right? We found Raikou. We found Entei. We need to find Suicune. We need to find Mewtwo, right? Then, I want to quickly turn this area right here into like a little greenhouse area, a little forest greenhouse. And then we can move a few Pokemon in there, like Drillbur or whatnot. And then maybe build a couple homes for our Pokemon in this area so that they're not all living in the government housing. Then we're going to Pallet Town. That is the goal today. Yo, good morning, Jazzy. We call that dad disease when it's right in front of you and you can't find anything. I got bad dad disease, chat. I literally looked at the charger and was like, I can't find it. It's nowhere to be seen. Legendaries, I'm good. How are you, buddy? Good morning, good morning. Luxury table, yes. Give me the luxury table, please. All right, Vespiquen, you aren't over here. Are you somewhere else, or are you just not present today? I think Vespiquen just might not be present today. Oh, there it is. I found him. I brought you honey and myrrh. Myrrh? Murder. Judas, no. So I like getting the items from Vespiquen every day because a lot of the times they'll have custom patterns on them. They won't be just like a normal beach chair. It'll be a beach chair with a pattern I don't have. And I'm pretty sure you can teach Smeargle different patterns if you have something of that pattern already. I might be wrong. I haven't done the Smeargle quest. But I think you can teach him patterns and then you can paint stuff of that pattern. So like, what did we just get? We just got beach parasol. Yeah, see, all of these have special patterns. That's got a cool little star pattern on it. Oh, this is like a luxury looking... Dude, we could make a luxury cruise looking place. Small, narrow rug. Oh, look at the little Mew pattern. What the heck? That's so cute. Look at that. That's an adorable pattern. I like that. Okay. So see, that's why I buy every day the stuff from Vespiquen, because you get the different patterns that otherwise you wouldn't have. Oh, it's got like little scythers on it. Cool. Epic. You want that pattern on a blanket? The Mew one? It's so cool. Eevee Lord, good to see ya. Also, Epic Pombon PFP. For everyone joining right now on TikTok, are you guys swiping and finding me just on like the For You page? Or are you guys finding me through like my government housing short? Hey, Journey, thank you for the follow. You had no idea it changes every day? Yes, check the Vespiquen every single day because her items refresh. It also works with day skipping. So there's that. I actually want to move all my pattern stuff out of this chest and into the chest up above. Just so I know which patterns I have. Oh, that pattern looks cool. You follow, but you were swiping and found? Nice, nice. Less talking, more yapping. Yo, it's Dan. I've missed this guy. Brother, it's sad when you regularly have someone that's just a negative Nelly in your chat, and then they just disappear for a while, and you wonder, is it something you did? Did you finally push them too far? But then they always come crawling right back, and you're like, ah, no, there they are. Life still sucks. Don't worry, guys. Just scrolling through the FYP. Okay, okay. Found you. Found your live from the FYP right when you asked the question. See, it was meant to be, guys. It was meant to be. It's Dan the man that loves negativity. Amen. I mean, it's not even that he loves negativity, I don't think. I think he's just negative. I think that's just his state of being. That's okay. It's okay to just be a negative Nelly. Okay. Perfect. Let's go over here. I think this is where I've been keeping my rugs. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and put all these useless rugs in here. You found me on the FB Live. Interesting, Dan. Interesting. So Dan is not only a negative Nelly, he's a liar as well. Chat, now we know. Now we know. I'll put that there. I want to check out this Absol pattern. There's a lot of really cool patterns. I like this little nighttime Absol pattern. The gods of the algorithm have led you to Cosmic. That's me. You're subbed. You love my videos. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Hopefully the tutorials and stuff have been helpful for you guys. As much as people like memeing on me for the goofiness of some of the things I do, I genuinely hope they're helpful for you guys. Okay, so let's store our relics real quick. Our inventory is getting very full. So I'm just gonna do a quick inventory run. But for those who are new, my name's KJ Cosmic. I make tutorials, I make tips and tricks, I make just fun content for Pokemon. So if that's the kind of stuff you like, make sure you drop a follow. We've been playing way too much Pokopia, and I plan to continue doing a lot of Pokopia stuff, but definitely consider dropping a follow, because it's epic here, I hope. Today the goal, again, just to refresh everybody. Oh, I need to make a second nature chest. Bummer. Today the goal is to find Suicune, because we have Entei and Raikou. I need to find Suicune. I need to find Mewtwo. I'm tempted to even grind for Mew, just like get our Poke Finder out and just get a ton of relics. I'm tempted. I don't know if that's like too boring for you guys, but I am tempted to do that as well. So that's kind of the goal today. I'm just gonna put away the rest of these items real quick. Man, we are out of space in this box. That is unfortunate. Oh, we have more of these rocks. You're here to vibe, so surprise me with the plan of stream. Yes, we love vibing. Let me see Raikou. Okay, I will. One sec. You want to see our goat, Raikou? Here he is. Look at him. Look at him. I love him. I think Entei's cooler, personally, but the beasts are all very cool. There's Raikou. Entei's hiding in his grass, so he's not out right now. What was your plan of action? You're scared you're going to get overwhelmed? Sammy, it's very easy to get overwhelmed. All I did was made habitats and collected whatever Pokemon I could. Got my area up to like level 5. And then moved on to the next area. And once I did that for everything, completed the story, now I'm kind of going through and organizing things, and I have more of a game plan. So, Burmy, thank you for the follow. Mr. Burmy, in fact. Or is that your father? Should I not call you Mr. Burmy? So, I also want to make a greenhouse today. Greenhouse is kind of also on my to-do. Right now I'm just storing... No, take a ton. Move. Right now I'm just storing a ton of my items real quick. They're running out of space. There's just too many items to store, honestly. We have so much Poke Metal. That's crazy. You're still cleaning up the beach. Piplup's taking forever. I didn't even finish cleaning the beach. That's my thing. I still have a lot to do in the way of restoring the different areas. So I feel ya. I feel ya. Okay, this... Where were we storing paint? We're storing it here. Still need to do the Smeargle quest so we can get a lot of paint. That's gonna be something on our to-do. Okay, let's put away the toys in our inventory. Do we not have any toys in our inventory? No, we don't. Of course, Sammy. Of course. If you guys have any questions, if I have an answer for you, I will provide it to the best of my ability. I'm here to help make things a little more easy and straightforward for you guys. So if I can ever help with anything, let me know. Let me know. Of course, I'm also here to entertain. So if I'm being boring, tell me. Unless your name's Dan, then I really don't care. But otherwise, let me know. Did you find him on a dream island? If so, did it take a lot of digging? No, so Ashes, here's the cool thing. So Dream Island, right? You can find Raikou on the Pikachu Dream Island. You can find Entei on the Arcanine Dream Island. And then you can find Suicune on the Eevee Dream Island, right? So if I want to go check for Suicune, this is like the fail-proof guide for how to most easily find the legendaries. You're going to choose the island you want to go to, so either Pikachu, Arcanine, or Eevee, or Dragonite for Mewtwo after you've completed the Mewtwo section of the story, which you'll know when you have. You're going to go to the island. You're going to open your Pokedex, and I'll show you how you can know immediately if there is a legendary on that Dream Island. That way you don't have to waste time searching. You can just leave the Dream Island, come back the next day, or you can time skip. I'm not a Pokemon or a Pokopia purist, so sue me. I'm going to date skip. So now that we're here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Pokedex, right? Which we have Suicune. First one of the day we have Suicune. So this is how I know. I have filtered by all in here. So befriended, sensed, unknown. I've filtered by all. And then location in this area. What that does is it shows me every Pokemon, whether I've befriended them or not, that is in this area, this Dream Island, which is only going to be Ditto yourself, any Pokemon you bring, which we didn't bring any, Drifloon, which obviously we see, and then another Pokemon will appear if there is a legendary there. For Raikou, it'll show you Raikou because you found him in the Bleak Beach already, so it'll show him as like there but not caught. And if it's Entei Suicune, it won't show you. So we got Suicune. We freaking got him first Dream Island of the day. Crazy. So now all we have to do is... You didn't know the plush impacted the island? Yes, the plushie completely determines the type of island that you can get. Sorry, before we go there, I gotta loot. You know we gotta loot the Dream Islands, chat. I can't believe we got it first try today. That's crazy. Whoever's in chat and isn't already following, what are you guys doing? Come on, guys. It's clearly meant to be. It's good luck. You were here when we did it, which means you gotta follow, you gotta sub. Come on, guys. It was meant to be. Okay, let me go check this little house over here. But you really don't have to dig a lot at all. Once you know that there's a legendary there on the Dream Island, it's very simple, and I'll show you exactly how you can find it without any effort. You're new and you're confused at what the point of the island is just for looting. Yeah, so the Dream Islands are a daily loot pool. that you can go and you can collect loot from. That's really all they're there for, as well as finding specific legendaries on specific islands, like the Suicune one that we're on. You coincidentally started watching right as you joined the island. Let's go, AC. I'm telling you guys, it was meant to be. You, me, more Pokemon content. Come on, come on, chat. Yo, Dills, what is good? Welcome to the Purple app chat. Dalton, thank you for the follow. You found Suicune on accident visiting your second Dream Island? Yeah, so it is random. I don't know what the odds are to find a legendary, but for Entei, it was I think it was our 4th Dream Island. And then for Raikou, I think we were at like 20. And then yesterday we did, I think, 4 for Suicune before ending stream, and then today was our first one. So very, very random and lucky. But if you have a legendary on your Dream Island, all you're gonna do is you're gonna fly around or run around until you find these caves, because there's gonna be caves. You're just gonna jump into them, and you're gonna look for the lowest part of the cave. So this is kind of like a distraction section, the breakable wall. I'm going to keep running around the cave. I'm going to look. There's nothing lower over here. I'm going to keep running this way and see if it goes any lower. It doesn't, so I don't think Suicune's in this portion of the cave. But just in case, we'll transform. Actually, I don't need to. I can just jump across here. So it's going lower. And there we go. There's Suicune, chat. We found him. We found him. Yo, what's good, Suicune? Rate Pokopia 1 out of 10. Pokopia is a 10 out of 10. Easy. Easy, easy. I think for the general populace, an easy 9 out of 10, but for me, it's 10 out of 10. How do you expand your backpack? Tay, you got to keep playing the game, and every time you get to a new area, as you upgrade the area's environmental level, you can upgrade your PC to have more recipes and stuff to buy, and each new area has a backpack expansion. Is it 60 FPS? Nugget? I believe so, but I have no idea because it's a cozy game and there's really no point as to it being 60 FPS or not. Also, guys, if you like watching streams horizontally, we are live on the Red and Purple app. Red app for Shiny Cosmic, Purple app for QJ Cosmic. So definitely check those out. Hi, Suicune. I was beginning to grow weary of being on my own. What a curious timing. It's been ages since I ventured out and about. Perhaps the change of scenery will do me some good. We found him. Hey, thank you for the follow. Man. You became friends with Suicune. You found all 3 species. Please accept this reward. Water puppy. Yeah, I think Suicune's a puppy, right? Clearbell. Interesting. Where do you live, little one? Might I ask you to bring me back with you? Yes. But first, I gotta collect all this stuff. Suicune. Rare Pokemetal, love to see it. Let's collect this crystal. Yep. I'll take you with me. Also, a note, if you guys want the easiest time, so obviously, I broke it, gosh dang it. Play at your own pace. That's one of the biggest things with this game, is I think it's best played at your own pace. Whatever you think is an enjoyable amount of time to spend in each area, to do different things, complete the different tasks, play at your own pace. That being said, if you want the easiest way to terraform and collect objects, like I just collected icicles, you unlock Magnemite after you've beaten the story. It is the first thing you unlock once you've beaten the story. So Magnemite makes everything so much easier in a lot of different ways. So if you want to wait for the best ability to make terraforming and decorating and building easiest, you can definitely speed run the story or casually speed the story, and then you'll get that. How am I moving up and down? I have Magnemite, and he can move up and down with right and left bumpers. Which doll is this? Eevee is for Suicune, Arcanine's for Entei, Pikachu is for Raikou, and then Mewtwo is for, or Dragonite plushie is for Mewtwo. Again, pro tip, I'll probably even make a short about this for tomorrow. But pro tip, if you want to know as soon as you enter the Dream Island if there's a legendary, you go to your Pokedex, you open it up, you press your filters, you click all on the first option, and then this area on the second option, and then all on the specialties. You press filter, and it will show you any Pokemon you brought with you, Driftloon, and then it'll show a question mark if there is a legendary you've never met before, like Suicune or Entei, or it'll show Raikou because you found him at Bleak Beach first. You have to complete that part before finding Raikou, or it'll show Mewtwo if you've completed the Mewtwo portion at the end of the game. So you can do that as soon as you get here with Driftloon. If there is not a question mark or another legendary, just leave. Now you can gather your resources and stuff, but if you're grinding for legendaries trying to find them, you can just leave at that point because there's not going to be a legendary. It's not every time, so it's a random chance. There might not be a legendary on the Dream Island for you to collect. Hey, thank you guys for all the follows. Wish you knew this last week. Yes, I mean that's the thing though, is we're all learning kind of at the same time, which is why, you know, it's my job technically to try and learn these things as fast as I can. Same with other creators. We're trying to learn this stuff because we don't have data mines for Switch 2 games. And we're not going to get data mines for Switch 2 games because the Switch 2 is not hackable and won't be probably for a while. And so that's why I'm trying to find this stuff, find these tips, share them with you guys. So if you want tips as I find them, definitely drop a follow. I try to get stuff out daily or, you know, every couple days. I just dropped a really helpful tip for getting Pokemetal and rare Pokemetal as fast as possible. So if you want that stuff for 3D printing or just crafting recipes, definitely check that out. Does this mean you get to move in with you? Yes, Crystal. Yep. Yeah, so we already have Entei and we have Raikou moved in. Now we will have Suicune. He'll move in with us. I don't think you can get Ho-Oh and Lugia to move in with you because they're flying over the sky. But I'm pretty sure the Clear Bell recipe that I just got allows me to like call them down to me when they're flying up above so we can at least talk to them. You're so lucky you still haven't found him. I did get really lucky on Entei, and then this is our first Suicune of the day, but we've hunted him before in the past. Raikou took us like 20 Dream Island resets, so not the luckiest. Why do I get all the items? Just for decorating. It's just useful for decorating to get the stuff right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Gooburger. Hopefully you get another chance at that. Do you have to time skip to reset? Yes. So that's another thing. Dream Islands are once daily. So once you go to a Dream Island, that is the only Dream Island that you're able to go to that day. Driftloon will even tell you, do you just want to go back to the one that we've already been to? So you either have to wait till the next day if you don't like day skipping, which is totally fine. But you have to wait for the next day to roll over and reset. If you do day skip, you can just go to the next day and go to a brand new island. Candace, what did you ask? It does. I thought you had to redo the buildings on your island first. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Candace. Sorry. Can you day skip? Yes. Yeah, I'll show you. Because now that we have Suicune, which was so fast. Oh my gosh. Can we get that lucky with Mewtwo, please? That'd be insane. So now that I have Suicune, I'll show you guys how to day skip and try more islands to use the bell. Does it let you befriend them and they'll move in? Because wouldn't that stop them from like flying up above throughout the day? Is that Ho-Oh's bell? It is, Allie. I don't know why my auto mod it thought you saying ho was a bad word, I guess. So auto mod blocked you from seeing that. You're gonna get a Switch 2 in 2 days? Epic! If you guys haven't liked the live, by the way, considering tapping that like button if you're on the purple app, or I mean red app, or tapping the screen if you're on the red. Automod dislikes you. Fair. Is that not a waste of material once you hit the $9.99? Is what not a waste of material once you hit $9.99? Once I hit $9.99, it just stacks more. Adam, thank you for the follow. Thank you all for the follow. Jeez. I used to time jump with AC, but if you play DDLV, even if you aren't, TJ, you'll corrupt your island. Tay, I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but as far as, yeah, so like time skipping, it can affect other games. I know if you're like, say you're playing Pokemon BDSP. If you change the time on your clock, it's going to lock you out of time determined events for 24 hours on BDSP, like honey trees. So it can affect things negatively in other games. As far as Pokopia, time skipping doesn't negatively affect anything, except if you go backwards in time, it can reset your stamp book, which isn't the end of the world because the stamps are just collected at the end of the week and they give you Poké Dollars. So if you're time skipping, you can get a new stamp every day anyways. Do you not build in Pallet? I haven't been to Pallet Town yet. We're going to get Mewtwo. We might get Mew, and then we might go to Pallet Town. So I'm going to move Suicune in right here for now. Just temporary housing. So now we got the 3 legendary beasts in their little grass habitats because they like them. So this is how you day skip, guys. So now I want to go find Mewtwo on a Dream Island, but I've been to a Dream Island already today. So I'm going to press home. I'm not going to do that update right now. I'm going to go down to system. I'm going to go to date and time, make sure synchronize is off. I'm going to go 1 day forward, press OK. And then I'm going to open my game back up. It's going to reload. Yes, I do have the purple app, guys. QJ Cosmic over there. Cell, thank you for the follow on the purple app, by the way. So it's going to reset the day. It's going to put you back in whatever home you live in. If you don't have a home, I think it'll pop you in front of the Pokemon Center. So now you can see new stamp for the day because it's technically a new day. You have new challenges, so it'll reset those daily ones. It'll even reset your daily recipes, which is very nice. Another useful thing for date skipping is you can get the recipes for stuff. But now I'm going to go over to my Dragonite plushie. Again, Raikou the Pikachu plushie for Raikou, but you have to have completed the Bleak Beach mission where he appears first to find him. Arcanine plushie for Entei, and then Eevee plushie for Suicune, or the Dragonite plushie for Mewtwo once you have found him in the final area first. How do you get the images on chests? I built a picture frame and then I just put an item in the picture frame. cheater. See, that's the thing, Ty. If you think I'm cheating because I'm time skipping, that's perfectly fine. You can think that all you want. But it doesn't affect the way you play. It's a single player game that you can have multiplayer with your friends if you want, but it is a single player game where it doesn't affect anything negatively in game, and they even talk about it in the game. If you go to a dream island and you try to time skip to another day, it'll pop up a message that's like you cannot skip days while on a dream island, which means A, the developers know about time skipping, B, they know it or they stopped it in one specific instance when you're on a dream island, and that is the only time they care about it, which means C, they purposely left it in like they did in Animal Crossing, and there's no negative effects other than if you go backwards, you can lose your stamps in your stamp book, which isn't even really a negative. So if you think I'm cheating by day skipping, that's fine. It's a single player game, play the way you want. If you don't want to day skip, great. Doesn't make you any better than me or anyone that day skips. If it ruins the way the game feels for you, that's fine. But the developer specifically left it in, and it's a feature. Hate to break it to you. So again, now we're at the Dragonite Dream Island, right? We're looking for Mewtwo, so we're gonna open up our Pokedex. I'm gonna open this up. You see how there's no other Pokemon other than Ditto and I because I have these filters. All in this area, all. There's only Ditto and I, which means Mewtwo is not in this Dream Island. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back, we're gonna day skip one more day, we're gonna go back to the Dragonite Dream Island. They knew you were gonna do it anyways? Yes, they did. 100%. Ashes, this other streamer you follow says, oh, interesting. You were correct, Ash. It did block that auto mod. How to download? How to download what? This game is only on Switch 2, guys, and because it's only on Switch 2, you cannot emulate it because the Switch 2 hasn't been cracked, and it's probably not going to be anytime soon. Like, it's going to be years before you can emulate the Switch 2, if ever, because Nintendo learned from the Switch 1 how to make their security even tighter. So emulating Switch 2 games, literally not going to be possible until we can crack the Switch 2, which I talk to the people who crack the Switch 1 regularly. We have no idea how to go about getting the Switch 2 cracked. So Keel, thank you for the follow. So for this, I'm just gonna check this, get a stamp. Only reason I get the stamps is because it helps me get more Pokédollars after I date skip a couple times. I could buy Pokémetal ingots, but because I already made a tutorial on how to get Pokémetal super fast, I have like 400. Can you emulate Switch 1? Yes, you can emulate Switch 1. Oh, I just got a bunch of recipes. You can emulate the Switch 1. But Pokopia is only a Switch 2 game, so you can't emulate it. You like that explanation? Well, I hope it helps. Again, guys, I'm not saying you need to time skip. I'm not saying time skipping's good or bad. But what I'm saying is you can't tell someone else how to play a single player game and tell them they're cheating because they want to play it different than you, especially when the developers purposefully leave in something like date skipping as a feature. Again, I can explain until I'm blue in the face why I know for a fact that it was left in on purpose, but at the end of the day, I don't need to explain myself. No one should have to explain themselves on how they play a single player game. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong. You know, I'm not an infallible human being. I'm a content creator. What do I know? Can you emulate ZA? Yes, you can. I don't think it runs very well, but I think you can. Hey, Vamp, thank you for the 4 roses. Appreciate you. Devs could have easily removed it. Yeah, and they could remove it down the road. We have no idea. But I'm like 99.9% certain they're not going to remove it because they left it on purpose. So, no Mewtwo. Let's head back to our island. Now, that being said, if it was a multiplayer game, like say this was Rust. I don't play Rust, but I know that it's a multiplayer kind of survival game, right? If this was Rust and I was doing something to manipulate the game to where I got resources faster or progressed faster and gave me an advantage over other players, yes, that is cheating. Same thing, like if you're using like an aimbot in Fortnite or Call of Duty or something, like a shooter, that is cheating. If you are hacking in Pokemon that you didn't get naturally into an official Pokemon game, that is cheating. I don't support genning in Pokemon. I think that's lame. But this is a single player game where nothing I do affects anybody else unless they're my friends that I invite to my island. Why don't you just go back 3 days? So Adam, I will go backwards after my stamp book is full, because once my stamp book is full and it hits the day reset where I get the Poké Dollars for it, then I will reset, because then it'll refresh the stamp book. But before then, I don't wanna go back and lose the stamps I have, right? Games are meant to be played how you want. Exactly. Again, there's a difference between multiplayer games where your actions affect other people and their gameplay experience and a single player game. Hey, thank you for all the follows, by the way. Appreciate everybody. Again, if you want to watch on the purple app, I'm there, QJ Cosmic. If you want to watch on the red app, I have 2 channels. QJ Cosmic's my main channel, but content on that slowed down a little bit. And then my channel for Pokopia and shiny hunting and stuff is Shiny Cosmic on the red app. So you can watch me there horizontally if you want as well, chat. Do I have level 10 in all areas? No, I have level 10 in the first area. And then I think I have like level 7 and 8 in the other areas. And I haven't been to Pallet Town yet. All right. Mewtwo attempt number 3. Still no Mewtwo. Sorry if this is a little boring, guys, the going back and forth. If I were to fix 2 things, there's 2 things I would change about Pokopia. Otherwise, 10 out of 10 game. Number 1, the load times. Loading between zones and loading into Dream Islands, it takes an unreasonably long amount of time. Dream Islands are hit and miss. Sometimes it's a little faster, like that wasn't too bad. But if it's only a Switch 2 game, I feel like it should load faster because the processing can be done faster on the Switch 2. So I think the load times are a little annoying. It'd be nice if there wasn't load times between areas, which is, I get, a little unrealistic, but that's annoying. And then storage needs an overhaul. Way too many items. The fact that chests only pull from the adjacent, crafting stuff only pulls from the adjacent chests is kind of obnoxious. It should be like either house based or map based, in my opinion. No drawbacks to time traveling, not that we've seen so far. Not that we've seen. The only thing that is affected by time traveling is if I were to go backwards in time now, my stamp book would probably get cleared out, which isn't a big deal because you get new stamps every day anyways. So the only reason I'm waiting until it gives me the Poké Dollars for the stamps in my book, and then I'll reset back to the current date and continue going forward again. You're loving all the tips. Now time to convince your husband you need to Switch 2 for the kid, of course. There you go. There you go, miss. You've had your crafting work house-based? No, so it does work house-based, Dallin, if you're in a pre-built house. So if you build a house, one of those prefab houses that you load into, yes, all the chests in there are considered, accessible by the crafting bench. I'm talking if I build a block house it should access all the chests in that block house, and it doesn't. So what if you misplaced your Eevee doll? Any special way to find it? Adam, no, I don't think there's a way to find specific items. If you placed it down, then you're just gonna have to either find a new one, which isn't too hard. I have like 3. You could go to someone else's map and you can take a picture of it, and then you could print your own doll. So if there's any items, for instance, if any of you guys have like auspicious armor or malicious armor, if you're on the game and you want, you know, to help me out, I would love to come take a picture of those items so that I can 3D print them myself, because I haven't found them. But yeah, so you can print new plushies, you can find them, find more than one. Prefabs only pull from the 2 closest chests. Oh, interesting. Or you can buy it. Yep, you can buy it. You'll be on in 20 minutes to check. All right, Candace. Yeah, if any of you guys get on and you have either of those armors, you don't have to give them to me, because you can't give items to each other. But I can take a picture of the item, and then I can 3D print it myself. So man, I don't know what flowers I do and don't have. Oh, sorry, Chris. Yeah, I would love to turn ads off on the Purple app. Unfortunately, I'm not a partner, and so I can't really control them as just an affiliate. Otherwise, I would love to be able to turn those off. Like, I turned them off for the Red app, but you changed the date back how far? I didn't change the date back. I am now in April 1st, but someone had a Dream Island displaying all sorts of items. Oh, yes, Andy, there is a Dream Island. I have actually a code to one that has a bunch of stuff that we could go check out. I forgot that I saved that. So we could go check that out. Plus, I think the developer island has a bunch of items as well. Let me see. Do I have that code? Oh, did I not save it? I definitely thought I saved the Dream Island code of someone that had a bunch of the stuff, but I guess I did not. So yeah, there's codes of people who share their islands that have a bunch of items you can take pictures of. I thought I saved it. I didn't. What am I day skipping for? I'm going to these Dream Islands and checking to see if the legendaries are there. So we already got the legendary beasts. Now I'm trying to get Mewtwo, which I believe is the last legendary you can get on the Dream Islands. At least it gives you ads revenue, I'm pretty sure. Chris, that's a great question. I don't know. I haven't checked. Have I made any revenue at all on the Purple app? So for Purple app, just to be transparent with you guys, last month I made $2 on ads for the Purple app. Obviously, we don't have a ton of people watching on the Purple app all the time, so there's that. But no, if I could turn ads off, I definitely would. I'd rather you guys just have a better viewing experience. You need the channel points? Amen. It's because someone gifted subs. Yes, no, I did make stuff off of subs. Again, if you guys have Prime subs and you haven't used those, you don't have to use them on me, but definitely use your Prime subs on the Purple app because it helps out the streamers that you're watching. So whatever your favorite small streamer is, don't use them on big streamers. They get enough as it is. Use it on your favorite small streamers. It means the world to them. How to get Tinkaton? Batty, you continue the story. I got Tinkaton through the main story. You made the Teen Titans Tower in game? Nice. I'm not the most creative when it comes to building. I really wish I was more creative. Once we get Mewtwo, though, I want to create a little greenhouse. And then the greenhouse is where I'm gonna have like my main gardens. Weird question. I've asked you before. Do you have any tips on starting to become a content creator and finding video ideas? Mellowim, I am not a good person to ask. I started creating content because I wanted to originally pay for the Pokemon cards that I was buying. So I just wanted to break even. And so I started as a rip and ship content creator on TikTok. I would stream and sell Pokemon cards. And I was pretty decent at it because I was competitive. I wasn't trying to make money. I was just trying to break even on my own collection. But then as I did that, I decided I don't like selling stuff to people. I'd rather provide content for you guys to experience for free, so I don't have to rely on you guys to fund me. I'd rather just create content and then the platforms fund me. And so that, and then I also wanted to try other content, and so I just started trying stuff. I made videos like Shady Penguin and his Road to Ranked once Scarlet Violet came out. I started making fan game videos and those popped off. So you just learn over time. You kind of find the type of content you enjoy maybe watching and then consider trying to make that content. But being a content creator is not easy. Not in the way of like, I mean, I've been blue collar my whole life. Like I'm not going to say being a content creator is as hard as being a plumber kind of thing or whatever the case may be, or a doctor. No way. I've been in construction my whole life, yada yada. But succeeding as a content creator and being able to pay your bills, not easy. You have to get very lucky. Yeah, not a lot of people actually are able to make it as content creators. So hey Spring, thank you for the rose. How do you stream these games on TikTok? So the way I'm streaming is what's called a stream key. I work with an agency on Iron Beam recipe. Yeah, I guess we'll buy that. I work with an agency on TikTok and they gave me a stream key that allows me to stream through an app called OBS. So it's really complicated, like how to do it all. It takes a lot to learn. But you can just stream off your phone to TikTok, and you can stream off of something called TikTok Studio if you don't have a stream key. It's not as nice as streaming off OBS, and it's harder to use, but you can get the 3 birds in this game. Yes, the 3 birds are, you can get them from building their shrines in Pallet Town. Get a capture card and have a computer, watch YouTube tutorials. Exactly, Griggs. Yep, that's how I learned. And then I also am lucky to know other content creators in the space, and I'm able to ask them questions and stuff, but those builds are huge, yes. TikTok Studio has a lot of issues. TikTok Studio is a resource hog. The biggest issue with TikTok Studio is, so like, for instance, if I open up my task manager, it'll tell me OBS right now is using it's using about 15% of my memory. All my Google Chrome tabs that are open are using 5 times as much memory as OBS, and I'm streaming to 3 different platforms. But TikTok Studio almost maxes my computer out with the memory, so it is very unideal to use TikTok Studio in my opinion, but it works. Chrome's the biggest memory hog. Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to effectively like tell Chrome to stop taking resources when I'm not actively using the pages, because I don't like closing the pages, because then I don't remember where I'm at and I have to reopen stuff. But you want a capture card, but you don't know what kind to buy and what it costs. Capture cards aren't cheap, for sure, but you know, you can kind of make do with cheaper stuff when you start creating content. You don't need the top of the line kind of stuff. That's the thing, is a lot of people, like, I have a pretty nice I have a pretty nice setup. You don't need that. You could get away with having so much less in your setup. Sorry, I just wanted to check real quick, chat. I'm curious, did my recipes reset? Do I still have the ability to make everything that I just purchased? Interesting. Wait, so that might be something that you could lose when you use date resetting, is access to certain recipes. I'm trying to remember what specifically I bought, because I bought sprinklers, so I didn't lose everything. No, I still have pretty much everything, it looks like. No, I still have it all. Never mind. Nope. I also got the beam one. Yeah, yep. So I didn't lose any recipes. Did I go back in time or forward? So I went back in time to just kind of be closer to the current date, and now I'm going forwards again to reset the day. What's the chance of a legendary on a Dream Island? I don't know what the chances are, and since we don't have the data mines for the game and we won't get them, I couldn't tell you what the actual chances are. But for Entei, it took us 4 Dream Islands, I believe. Raikou took us 20. Suicune, we did 3 yesterday and then got it on the first one today. And then Mewtwo, this is like our 6th island that we're checking, so I don't know what the odds are. Make a rough estimate? Oh, I can't make a rough estimate on what the odds are. That would be disingenuous. Because I got 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 20, and then this one's so far out of 7, and we still don't have it. So that could be anywhere from me getting really lucky and the odds are like 1 in 50, or I could be unlucky and the odds are 1 in 5, you know. So I can't give you a rough estimate. All I can do is tell you how many resets it took me specifically to get each of the legendaries. I'm hoping we get Mewtwo under 10 resets. So this will be 7. Never felt more vindicated with your Drifloon tattoo. Hey, Andre, let's go. We love random Pokemon getting lots of love. Gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Vamp. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for dropping in and for the roses. We don't know if the legendaries have the same finding rate. Exactly. Yeah, that's the hardest part about not having the data mines for games is you literally just don't know. You just have to do the research, like all us creators are doing the research by looking for them, and then we compile our data and give the best guess we can, but there's no for sure. Just joined a Dream Island and found Mewtwo didn't even time skip. Nice, Manuel. See, you got really lucky. Looked it up. It's lower than the average RNG thing, so less than 50. You're going to need to see a chiropractor for your back pain. I see a chiropractor now monthly, but yeah, I've seen a chiropractor a lot. Just play Crimson Desert. I want to play Crimson Desert. Is it out? I thought it was the 20th that it came out. Or was it the 15th? I haven't had time to even think about playing it just because I got so much to do content-wise, and I don't make content on games like Crimson Desert, but this Friday, it's Friday 18, 19, 20, yeah, 20th. You're still working on Mew. You have 6 slates left to find. Andre, have you given Snorlax a sweet food to increase your chance of finding the slates? You can download it now if you pre-ordered it. Oh, gotcha, Candace. Yeah, I didn't pre-order it. I want to play Crimson Desert. That's a kind of game that I think I'll put a lot of hours in, but I have no rush to play it. It'll be there when I'm ready to play it. First priority is my content, because that is my job. Second priority is spending time with my wife and doing things that need to be done at my house and with my dogs and cats and stuff. And then final priority is, you know, hanging with friends. And actually, no, I would say that's third priority, is hanging with friends and playing games with friends. And then if I have all that done and have more free time, then I will play games like Crimson Desert for my own funsies. So, Crimson Desert will wait. Is my name Ethan? How do you know that, Mellowim? No, not Tangrowth. You'd watch me play Crimson Desert? Yeah, I'm sure people would. It's hard to do variety because people watch you for a specific thing. 99% of the people following me are following me for Pokopia content. Or not Pokopia, but just Pokemon content. And so if I go and I stream a different game, those people are going to come to my stream, and if they don't like that game or they're not watching for me, they're going to swipe off of it and tell the platform, hey, we don't like this content. And it's not going to push me, and then it's going to mess with the other stuff. So it's hard to do variety. If I was big enough and popular enough that I had people watching just for me, sure, but little sus knowing that. It said Ethan switch too. All right, Mellowim's got them eagle eyes. Yes, my name is Ethan. I've never been secretive about that though, so. What's the secret to getting level 10? Drake, you gotta make your Pokemon happy. And you have to get more Pokemon. So the more Pokemon you have in an area, the easier it is to get your habitat level up, your environment level up. And the happier they are, so giving them houses, giving them furniture and toys, and fulfilling their specific requests gets their stuff up. So if you want to stream it in Discord or the Purple app, you're down to watch. You noticed the name yesterday. Oh, gotcha. Struggling on rocky ridges. Yeah, the only one I have to level 10 is the Wastelands. So, how much was the game? 70 bucks, 70 USD. So, depending on where you are will determine how much the game is. My name's not Cosmic or QJ. Technically, my middle name starts with a Q, so that is why we are QJ. That's an insane price in my mind. That's fine, Austin. It's not, but that's fine. The game is massive, so compared to other games of similar price, it is huge and has so much potential for replayability. But on top of that, you think of inflation, you think of the cost of goods. It's really not all that much. QJ doesn't love me anymore. What did I do, Centra? You just made potted meat, cheese, and peanut butter sandwich? Potted meat, cheese, and a peanut butter sandwich. First of all, what the hell is potted meat cheese, Centra? What do you mean? You can't find Mewtwo? Yeah, I'm trying to find Mewtwo at the Dragonite Island right now. Your name's weird, don't know how to say it in English. Oh, interesting, Mellowum. Your kid just got Suicune? Let's go, Adam! I'll make a short about it probably today then. Since it's a helpful tip for people, apparently. It's in a can? Ew. I want this game so much, but you can't afford to Switch 2. Yeah, Edit, that is the hard thing, and I do feel for people not being able to afford the Switch 2. That is a bummer. The game is definitely worth it. Oh, we got him! Reset number 10! We called it! He's here! Oh, Mewtwo, where are you? I'm coming. I'm coming for you, sweet cheeks. The game is definitely worth it. The Switch 2 is gonna definitely be worth it if it's not already, because all Pokemon and mainline games are only gonna be Switch 2 from now on, so you kind of have to get it if you want to continue playing those games, especially because Switch 2 is not hackable. But so you won't be able to emulate it, but spend 100 on Sims every other month. This game's worth 70 if not more. That's crazy. I used to love Sims, and I haven't played it in forever. Like, probably over a decade. But I really want to get back into it. But $100 a month? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. You can check the Pokedex? Yes, Andre, yes. I'll make a short on it, but you guys can check the Pokedex to see if the Pokemon, the Legendary, is there. You just have to filter for it. Hi, Mewtwo. Hi. Hi. What's that Pokemon called? The one I turned into is Magnemite. You have to finish the story to unlock Magnet Rise. Ah, look at him. He's so tough. Ooh, I like those wall blocks. Guess what I'm gonna be taking? Hi, Mewtwo. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm gonna just take all this stuff. Don't mind me. Yep. I'm just gonna just don't even. It's just easier to do it in Graveler form. Whoop. It's okay, Mewtwo. Don't worry. I'll be with you in a second. Just a sec. Since it's changed a lot. Full warning. No, I don't doubt it. I'm trying to think what the game was that I last played. The last Sims game that I played. It's not coming to mind. It was a while ago, though. What's that, guys? We'll get Mewtwo. We'll take him home. Give him a nice hot meal. First, I got to take all of the stuff that he spawned near. Because it's cool and epic and awesome, and I would like to keep it for myself. Is that an egg? What's an egg? Magnet Rice? No, Magnet Rise. Magnet Rise. cosmic stealing trees again. Look, Allie, look. I want my place to look epic and awesome. I can't break the one he's standing on. Come on, man. I want my place to look cool, so I steal the trees. I'm like the Lorax. How do you get Mewtwo? So you got to complete the part of the story in the 4th islands. That's also pro tip: if you hold B while braking as Graveler, you go faster. Much harder to control, but you break stuff faster. You have to finish the story that has Mewtwo in it in the 4th island in the story, and then once you have unlocked Mewtwo, you can go to the Dragonite Dream Island and unlock him there. In Norway, the Switch is $70. Is it the same in the US? The Switch is $70, or are you saying the game is $70? Because here the game is 70 USD. But the Switch 2 itself is like 500. Do you use B for running and not clicking left stick? Yes. Yeah, B is for running. You're still working on getting to the Sky Islands? Yep, take your time. There's no rush, man. Is it as addictive as it seems online? Landon, I think the game is so fun. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm the Lorax's cousin. He steals trees instead of defending them. Technically, am I stealing them? No, I'm rehoming the trees, guys. I am not a tree thief. I am a tree rehomer. I just take the trees from where they are and I put them where I want them to be, where they're safe. I'm just a tree saver. So hard to read the chat with the white writing on top of the Pokemon background. Oh, sorry, Britt. Yeah. There's no real good way to make chat readable on TikTok for you guys, sadly. Can you get them to come to your island? Yes. Yep. Once you find them on the Dream Islands, you can get them to come with you. So we'll get Mewtwo to come with me right now. Let me just slurp up all the items. Pokemon Center wall. The fact that you can dye so many of the blocks and furniture and stuff is insane. You can make stuff so customized with all the dye options. Why am I breaking the path? Because I want it. I want it. I want it for decoration. All right, let's get this first, and then we'll talk to Mewtwo. Smear Guru can do patterns. Yes, I need to do the Smear Guru quest. Tried Raikou 200 times, you still don't get it. Did you get Raikou to appear in the Bleak Beach? If Raikou or Mewtwo have not appeared in your story yet, you cannot get them on the Dream Islands. Suicune and Entei, I'm pretty sure you can get them at any time, but Mewtwo and Raikou have to have appeared first. So we meet again. There must be some bond of fate connecting us. All the things you've seen, all the things you have yet to build, I'm interested in it all. I'd like to talk with you more. First, lead me to the place where you and your friends live. Epic! Mewtwo, yes. Yep, now we have the 3 legendary beasts. We have Mewtwo. So we need to go to Pallet Town to get the 3 birds. We need to make the Clear Bell to get... Is the Clear Bell only for Ho-Oh or Lugia, or is it for both? And then we need to finish the Relic Wall to get Mew. So there's still 5, and then I don't know if you can get Volcanion and Kyogre. Is there a way to make Kyogre stay? I don't know, Andre. Kyogre, no Groudon? Correct. Kyogre, no Groudon. Alright, Mewtwo. I know it's not the lush living place that you're used to, but it's temporary. We'll build you a cool house. Kyogre's worse than Groudon? I like them both. Looks like a splendid place to live. Epic! Alright, nice. Now we have Mewtwo, the 3 beasts. We're cooking, chat. I am going to date skip now forward. And there's a reason, because I want to get the Mew... I want to get the Mew statue stuff done. And there's specific days where it gives you a boost in finding the sparkling stuff. Put Mewtwo in the tower, that's where you're getting him. That's fair. Putting Mewtwo in the tower is not a bad idea. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it. Make a mansion of castle just for the legendaries. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do for the legendaries yet. It's only Ho-Oh with the clear bell. While I'm skipping, I might as well go get the stamps. Can you get legendary on event in Dream Islands, you're wondering? A legendary on events? Are you saying, like, can they appear in events, like, in the future? I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure they have plans to introduce new Pokemon for more events, which would be epic. All right, let's keep going. I need to get the notification that's, like, you have a higher likelihood to find sparkling items today. So that's the notification I'm looking for. You love Swalot. What's his habitat? Swalot's habitat is a table. I believe at least 2 chairs and then 4 food platters. I forgot the stamp. Ooh, you're right, bunny. My bad. Bought the game, you've been loving it. Nice. I have yet to hear anybody actually say they haven't loved the game, to be honest. So, Aether Paradise music disc. Nice. Let me show you the actual habitat, Andre. You don't love the game? Are you being serious or are you memeing? Because genuinely, if you don't like the game, I'm curious what your reason is. You're kidding, can't even joke about it. See, there's the truth, okay? I'm going to just reset my filters. So the Swalot habitat is, let's see, where is it? This is the Swalot habitat. So you need 2 wide seats, any large table, so a 4 square table, and then 4 party platters, and they need to have food on them. So that is how you get Swalot. And Swalot and Gulpin are so useful, chat. I can't even lie, like, gotta say they're some of the most useful Pokemon because if you're like going and grinding Pokemetal, for instance, you can take them with you to the Dream Island, and then whenever your inventory fills up, you just shove it all into, you know, Swalot like a chest, and his inventory is huge. So he can store so much. And then when I was moving all of my items to this area, same thing. I just shoved it all in Swalot and moved like that. Swalot storage is bigger than Gulpin's, yes. It is, it is, it is. Indeed. Ba-ba-ba. I don't think I have stylish hedges. Alright. Sorry guys, I will be done day skipping once we get one of the notifications that I'm looking for. Because there's a notification that says today is your lucky day. And you'll have better luck finding like the relics and stuff. So we need to get that notification. And then once we get it, we can go feed Snorlax a sweet item, and then we're good to go on getting the Mew relic stuff. This game is more than it appears. This game is huge. Stylish head is at the museum. Stylish head is at the museum. I don't know the answer to that, Candace, to be completely honest with you. I don't know what the stylish head is. Hedge. Oh, stylish hedge. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, guys. You'll learn very quickly. There we go. Today's your lucky day. More sparkling ripples and lost relics. Epic. Okay, so now that we got that, you'll learn as you watch me. I'm just dumb, and I can't apologize for it. I'm just dumb. It's okay. Stylish iron wall. Sure. Okay. So now we need to make a sweet dish for Snorlax, which I believe pecha berries are sweet, right? Yeah, sweet, delicious berries. So let's grab, let's just grab one pecha berry, and we'll grab some wheat. We'll make some bread. It was a typo? You're good. Oh, I need a burn Pokemon. Entei's hiding, so we'll grab a different one. Speak of the devil. I wish there was a way to take the items out of the ground without breaking the blocks, because it's kind of obnoxious, and you accidentally break the wrong blocks. Dress up with props. Interesting. Oh, we've also not been checking Vespiquen, but... Where do you get pecha berries? They are one of the items that I get more often. I think each person has the likelihood to get different berries. So there's a few berries I just don't even have access to. So I still need to find those berries, period. Like, I think the Hondu berry is one of them. You should get the Magby statue. Oh, does the Magby statue work instead of a flame Pokemon? No, I don't want to go with Udrifloon. Come on. Let's go, Charmander. Let's make some bread for Snorlax. You're trying to get Charizard? Yeah, we have Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon. We still don't have Venusaur, which is crazy. We have all the water starters, we have all the fire starters, but we don't have Venusaur. He just does not want to show up. All right. Oh, simple bread. What? Why does it say simple? Was it not sweet enough? Let's try that again. Thought he had to be on your personal island? Who? Ordinary wheat bread. See, that's not gonna work. Why are we not able to make something sweet? What if we do a salad, maybe? Oh, we don't have any leaves. All right, let's make a sweet steak, maybe? hamburger steak. What makes things sweet? I could have swore it was pecha berries. Probably need honey. Maybe. Maybe it's honey. No, honey can't be used. One sec. I have it written down. Snorlax. Yeah, pecha berries. Oh, potatoes are considered sweet. Wait, so does... Yeah, sweet hamburger steak. Okay, potatoes are considered sweet. So, Charmander, you can go home. Need a water Pokemon? Yeah, potatoes are considered sweet, so we can... I just returned to the Withered Wasteland. Fluffy bread. Oh, gotcha. Let's go to Mosslax. What's up, Chrissy? Welcome in. Took you forever to find Venusaur? Yeah, dude hates me. A hoarder's paradise? What's a hoarder's paradise? My beautiful land? My storage system? Alright. Let's go give this to Snorlax. So if you guys didn't know, then you didn't watch my Snorlax short, so you should go watch that. But if you give Snorlax different flavors of food, there's a higher likelihood to find specific things in game. So by giving him sweet stuff, you increase the chance to find relics and ancient items. Yeah, game. It's only available on Switch 2. OLED is not. It's only able to play Switch 1 games. Just kind of the way things work. Switch 2 is the new console, so they're gonna move things over to the Switch 2, sadly. But that means it's not gonna be held back, which is also good. Yeah, so it might be easier to find ancient artifacts. So now we have the sweet boost, and I'm gonna go get a Searchmon so we can start dousing for ancient artifacts. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. How do you know it's sweet or not? It'll tell you. So if you go over the item, this says a sweet hamburger steak versus an ordinary. Unremarkable flavor. So it just needs to say sweet, sour, bitter, all that different stuff. Potatoes are sweet, I guess, for some reason. But I made a short about it, so you can go watch that. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I've returned, chat. Animal Crossing, but Pokemon, so much more. It's Animal Crossing, but Pokemon, but Viva Pinata, but Minecraft, but yeah. So much more. Look at what I got in the mail, by the way, yesterday. I thought it was cute when I saw it. I know it's Kirby, but the fact that Ditto kind of looks like Kirby, I was like, oh, I gotta get it. Come on, guys. Plus, I love Kirby, so why not? Yeah, I still gotta rebuild this whole place. Crazy how destroyed it is. Who doesn't love Kirby? Exactly. Okay, so to find these artifacts, we need to use our dowsing machine. So we need a search Pokemon. Let's filter by search. So we have, oh, we could use Growlithe. Let's use Growlithe because he's sweet and adorable and I love him, yes. Growlithe lives here. I don't know where he is though. So if you guys don't know how to find a Pokemon, all you need to do is use honey on their house, and all the Pokemon that live there will come running. Alright. Perfect. How many hours have I played to get where I'm at? I am just over 50 hours, so... Lead the way, Growlithe. Alright, there's something across the water. The housing system's genius. That's all I'm saying, chat. It's genius. Growlithe, come on. Where are you going? You beat the game in about 70 hours? Yeah, I beat the game about 40 hours. Something over where? Where is Growlithe taking me? Nope, nope, nope. It's out of the water. Taking me to Tahiti? That's not useful. You've progressed so much since you popped in. Yo, what's up, Sid? Welcome back. Where is this? Where are we going? Going to Narnia, I guess. Dowsing's supposed to be helpful. Growlithe, you were not helpful. Going on a trip in the weird secret tunnel. Where does it go? I do not know. Leads me to a sprinkler. Okay. Cool, I guess. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Oh. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. I'm not able to get through there. You can use water gun on Squirtle 20 times, he'll evolve. I don't think that's how that works. Oh, the secret tunnel was useless. Growlithe, man, you're not very helpful. I gotta admit, you're not very helpful at all. You, come with me, please. Thank you. Nope, that's not what I wanted. You're on your lunch break? Nice. Thanks for popping in, Sid. Appreciate you. The proud Pokemon Slumlord. Hey, if it works, it works. The only problem with this beanie is I got an adult large. I don't know if you guys wear beanies at all. In what world is this an adult large? I've got a decent size head, but where's the extra? Where's the extra? Like, I have to pull this thing on me to even, like, slightly cover my ears. And it still doesn't do it. Very fitting. This is not an adult large. stretch it out. I think stretching only does so much, chat. I'm gonna adjust it though so that I can just kind of like place it on my head. There, how does that look? It's crooked. Alright, Growlithe, please help me find these ancient relics, yes. That is not an ancient relic, that is a CD, Growlithe. You're not doing your job. Something there? Something where? Where are you leading me, Growlithe? How do you use the dowsing machine? Am I just dumb? Is he like saying there's something buried here somewhere? No? No, I know what the mural gives me. It's very clearly a picture of Mew. So I know that. Little guy's trying. I don't, is he trying, chat? It doesn't feel like Growlithe is trying very hard. Did you do a lot of exploring or did you aim to beat it quick? I didn't really aim to beat it quick, but I didn't do tons of the side content while I was trying to beat the story. Maybe something over there. Over where, Growlithe? Can you 3D print the Game Boy system? Yes. But yeah, you can buy the recipe. I think something's below us. Alright. Alright, he said it's below us, chat. Fossil. Useless. Oh, there's an item over here. No, I didn't want to talk to you, Minchino. I want to inspect this. Wildflower seeds? That's not ancient relics. I'm feeling lied to, game. Where are my ancient relics I was promised? That's not the ones I want. Iron scaffolding. Man, I'm getting gypped, chat. What is this? Growlithe, I need you to lead me to another place. Come on. Alright, something over here. You never spoil? No, you're good, you're good. It's not much of a spoiler when the mural looks like the Pokemon. Try Dream Island. Are Dream Islands better for finding hidden items? Have an amazing day. Thank you. Hope you have a good day too. Gotta grab this honey. Something over here. All right, Growlithe, come on. It's below us. All right. It's gonna explode. It's another ancient relic. Man, I could have swore that these would give me the, like, tablet things, too. Are those a different boost? I forgot to share the live on the Discord. Oh, no! Did I? I did. Oops. Well, now it's shared. My bad. Thank you for letting me know, Gooburger. Something over here. Well, I see this item, so we can go ahead and break that. Man, maybe getting Mew isn't going to be as easy as I thought. I definitely thought the hidden tablets were going to be the ancient relics. That's what everything I was reading said. Yeah, ancient artifacts. I guess they might not count as ancient artifacts, the Mew tablets. Relics more of a category? Yeah, I don't know. Can you 3D print the mysterious slates? I don't know if you can 3D print the mysterious slates, to be honest. Growlithe, this is a cliff. Where are you leading me? But obviously you can't 3D print the ones you don't have. Do you play on a separate controller or with the whole Switch? You can't stream if you're playing with the whole Switch in handheld mode. Capture cards only work with Shield Fossil Tail again. Capture cards only work with the docked mode. Interesting. I forget I can fly all the time. I believe I can fly. Growlithe, figure out your way back. Darn dog. Leading me to nothing but relics. I don't want relics. Do they have Dedenne? I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure if Dedenne is in the game. But it doesn't mean they can't add it to the game. Please tell me this is Venusaur. Come on. Yes. Yes. Finally, we got him. What's good, my dude? Psyduck? Yes. Bella. We got Venusaur, baby. Dedenne is part of the Pikachu mission. I didn't use Dedenne for the Pikachu mission, so I did not know he existed. Alright, are there any other very obvious glowing items that we can excavate? Might be useful to grab like Golbat or Zubat for these hidden items, because then they can fly with me. $10 stones? Are we joking? Are we being serious right now? 10 stones? That's what I get out of a boosted day? Oh my gosh. Another 10 stones. Chat, I'm getting memed on by the game. Where are my mysterious relics? My mysterious slates? You have to take him to Dene Toxel Pichu. Oh, is there's like more to the Pikachu quest? Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't probably done the entire Pikachu quest then. I just did the main quests as they were needed. Hello, Carrot. Okay. What a lovely little domicile. Thank you, Suicune. I'm glad you like it. Alright, well, since I'm not having any luck with this, let's go ahead over to Pallet Town and start that. Maybe we'll find more glowing areas over there that we can get stuff from. Let's go ahead and make a little path. What do we build it out of? What do we got? And just make it out of grass. Ba, 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 ba. All right, off to Pallet Town, baby. What should we name Pallet Town, chat? You skip this game? I think it's worth playing. Ba, 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 ba. So we need to build the Pokemon Center. Not sure what else we do here. How many slates do you need? A lot. A lot of slates, sadly. Let me guess, these are like the evolution areas. Oh, Geodude. Might as well get Geodude since we don't have him. Lots of building to do. You want to start moving your Pokemon there? Yeah, there's lots of Pokemon I still don't have too, so. Hi, Ruben. Hi, cute puppy. Hi. Hi, what you doing? Oh, you good puppy. You say hi to chat. You say hi to chat. Did you get the kisses? You want Mew as well, since you found on the other Dream Island you're currently living in Weathered Wastelands. Nice. Can you still inhale a bunch of water? Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. A Vizsla? Yes, we got ourselves a little Vizsla. Little Vizsla puppy, hi. Hi, cute man. Oh, he just wants to snuggle all the time. Here, you can sit in my lap. But if you sit in my lap, you gotta behave. Oh, that's not behaving. I know kisses. I know. Oh, you're gonna break my neck, buddy. You're gonna break my neck. Oh. Hey. Oh, perfect. Yeah, lay down. Lay down. I got a Vizsla puppy in my lap. Oh, hi, cute boy. Oh, I know. I know. Yep, this is Ruben, chat. He's our puppy. He's probably all stressed out because mom left this morning. Oh, you gotta get up. Oh, thank you. I know, buddy. All right, what do we name in Pallet Town? Cute puppy. Man, I am not creative when it comes to naming things. The Cosmos. That's what it's named now. Ruben needs to go outside real quick. I'm gonna let him outside. I'll be right back. All right. What's up, Ruben? Welcome in. I was not talking about you. I was talking about our puppy. Special challenges, generous prizes. Nice. Are there new items that we can unlock here too? No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Does not look like it's so. A Pokemon! What's up, Eevee? I was hanging out with my friends, but then, well, I woke up, I was all by myself. I've looked everywhere, I really have, but I can't find any of them. Where'd everyone go? I'll help you look. There was one who was really like fire, one who liked water, one who liked electricity. So the evolutions, nice. Are all the evolutions in the game? I'd assume so. Ba ba ba. Eevee likes a pretty flower bed. Am I starting Pallet Town now? Yeah, we're kind of just... I need to get the Mew tablets, and I can't get the Mew tablets. So... I was going to come here and start this while we're at it. Might as well. There's still a ton of Pokemon that we haven't gotten yet either. So this will help us kind of fill out our Pokedex, I would hope. Scizor. Ah, okay. Are there certain Pokemon that are only found in Pallet Town other than the evolutions? So we can get Scizor from the tree. Yes. Interesting. Okay. So I don't know all the recipes, but might as well make a few different places then. It'll tell you in the habitat tab if you look at the Pokedex. Gotcha. There's the birds. Well, yeah, I knew about the legendary birds. Trace of a Pokemon. Water grass. Okay. I don't think I can make grass on sand. So let's break a little bit. Ba, 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 ba. That's not where I wanted to put that. Wrong water. Oh, does ocean not count? Well, maybe ocean will count as something. Yeah, seaside tall grass, that works. Would you rebuild the way the developers did or do your own? I think both have value. I think you could do both ways. Kind of just depends on what you like to do. I will probably rebuild a lot of it as the developers had it. Like as the towns look the way they do. but that's mostly because I'm not very creative. So all right, I saw an item up there. I think that's one of the legendary bird shrines, so I'm gonna head over here and see what this is. Yeah, this is definitely one of the legendary bird shrines. Altar of Flame. That looks kind of sick. So that's Moltres. I would assume the others are on peaks like this as well. Did you get this game on release date or before? No one got this before release date, Katie. How do you unlock Magnet Rise? Pretty sure you've beaten the story. Nope. You got to do the lighthouse for the story. I've just been going hard, lots of content. Yeah, yep. It wasn't physically possible to get this game before release, so I've just been going hard. That is the way of a content creator when a new game comes out. I don't see any other mountains. I do see that, though. Glowing objects. Don't mind if I yes. This is a fun little lake, actually. Lots of glowing objects. Nice. 3 pieces of iron. That is not what I wish. You're going hard on this game and you're not a content creator. Also valid. Be careful who you let in. There's a group of people who reformed Team Rocket and are damaging the bird altars. Interesting. Yeah, I probably won't just let any randoms into my area, but man, we are not getting the mysterious tablets at all. If they made new Zelda for Switch 2, you'll buy it instantly, but for now you'll learn all the tips. That's fair. Not everyone likes the same type of games, so I would love a new Zelda title. Recipe for cell phone. These are not the items I'm looking for. Where would the last altar be? Because this all just looks like a beach. If you use the dowsing machine with a search Pokemon. See, I tried that, and it wasn't doing anything. We found a couple artifacts and a couple fossils, and that was it. You hope they learned from Tears of the Kingdom? Hope they learned what from Tears of the Kingdom? I'm pretty sure Tears of the Kingdom was fairly popular now. So we need a new map? I mean, they essentially tripled the map size, so I don't know that I agree with the sentiment that Tears of the Kingdom said we need a new map. Ooh, Munchlax. Nap time bed. Maybe it's a me thing. I think everyone can have their own opinions, right? But Tears of the Kingdom definitely, it tripled the size of the map with the underground and the floating islands, so. Doubt they'd do a third anyways. Yeah, maybe not. So that hill had an altar. That hill had an altar. Is there another hill that I'm just missing? Oh, this one right here in front of me. The answer is yes, chat. When do you unlock the ability to fly around like that? It is the final ability you unlock after beating the story. See, I want this shrine, but I don't have the auspicious armor. Gosh dang it. I would love to get that. Yes, I would. Alright, more habitat information. This reminds me of the Pokemon movie where Ash collects the orbs of the legendary birds. I have both if you want to take pictures. Yeah, I mean, if you're actively playing and I can come visit, I'd love to take a picture. Be able to see the armors and print them myself. Alright, there's a Pokemon over there, so let's go see what this guy's all about. Also, Eevee, would you like a house? You can live here in this flower bed. Which areas is this? This is Pallet Town, so this is the one across the big cycling road bridge. I can invite you, see what I've done. Sounds good. What's up, Squovet? That's not who I wanted, but hi. Cool. Oh, he has the search feature, so we could use him to find more mysterious tablets. I did put grass next to another rock, but we can do it right here too. Yeah. I want to clear this tree though, so that we can maybe get like scissor or something. So come over here, Squovit. We're gonna live in this grass. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright, since we have you, Squovit, how about you help me... Help me find hidden treasures, please. Where is everything? Does that just mean there's nothing around here? What do you mean, Squovet? Come on, man. I just gave you a job and you can't find anything? That's crazy. I can send you the code for spectator mode. Sounds good. Yeah, if you got a code, send it over and I'll head back and join up. Brother, he's useless. Squovet's chopped, guys. That's crazy. You're hopefully buying a Switch 2 today? Nice. Epic. We should have more flowers on us, right? Only one. Plant that. You can go away. You're useless, Squovet. Messaged me. Okay, on TikTok. Sounds good. Let me just grab this and make place for Magby. Right here. Okay, and then let's head back to the Withered Wastelands. Right as a Pokemon appears to. All right, let me see what your code is. Perfect. Thank you, L. I'll come visit you here. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Link play, right? invite, visit a friend, online connection. I'm assuming caps doesn't matter because it's not letting me uncaps. It's a mess right now trying to get the Pokemon. No, I get you. Software updates required. What do you mean? I just updated the game yesterday. Crazy. All right, one sec. I guess I gotta software update the game again. You're finally at the last area? Nice, Allie, nice. All right, let's update the game, I guess. Good thing my internet is decently quick. Welcome in, everyone who is joining on TikTok. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're almost at 80K on TikTok. Let's go. Epic. Perfect. Man, I played volleyball last night, and my forearm, I don't know if I tore something or if I'm just a big weenie baby, but my forearm is killing me. It feels so bruised and tender. Like, I get that you use your wrist a lot when you're like tipping the ball or setting the ball or whatever, but man, my forearms never hurt that bad playing volleyball. And I've been playing pretty regularly for the last, little while. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right, now we can go to his island. Take some Midol. Yeah, I don't think Midol's the thing that'll help me with that. But thanks for the advice, I guess. Are you libero? That's why, or a middle blocker? I'm middle hitter. Yeah, middle block, middle hitter. Okay. Let's go visit this island, take a picture of the armors, take some Tylenol or Advil. I don't like taking medicine if I don't need to, though. That's the thing. If I don't absolutely need to take medicine, like it's something I can deal with, I'm just not gonna take it. Can't believe all the builds everyone's done. I have not done anything impressive. I have not done anything impressive, sadly. I need to make some cool stuff. Ba, 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 ba. We're also in, my wife and I and her family were in a competitive volleyball, like, local league. And they're all out of town, so it's like me and my sister-in-law's boyfriend, who are the only members of the team that are actually gonna be here tomorrow for our game. Oh, dude, you got freaking Empoleon? Wait, this is sick. You have little stores? So do the cell Pokemon just set up little stores while, like, if you build this, like a cash register and a desk? That's cool. What the heck? Dude, your place is awesome! Guys, we need to step up our game. We are so far behind. Can you actually buy something? I don't think I can buy anything from his stores, no. A great photo op is happening. Ta-da! He has both of the armors. Now we have both of the armors. Yeah. Epic. Man, he's got all sorts of cool stuff. Okay. Well, very nice. Thank you for inviting me to your lovely abode. Oh, I don't even think I've ever seen these flowers. Nice. We have all the plushies. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture of this. I don't think I have this yet. Now you have to share the love and let us get the armors from you. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how you guys treat me. If you keep bullying me. There's more you can show me? Alright, show me. Guitar, nice. I have the recipe for this, but I only have one of the strings. So maybe I'll take a picture of this one and then make the other one. Whee! Going on a trip with this random person I just met. I know my mother said don't get into a stranger's vehicle, but I couldn't help it, chat. Oh, wow. Did you dig all this out? Or was this already here? This is sick. Is Loki talks in the game? Yes. Yes, it is. Some of it you dug? Gotcha. Nice. Maybe we'll do like a world tour of your guys's places, your bases and stuff. Whenever you guys want. Maybe in a week or so, we'll just like world tour your guys' bases. That could be fun. Elevator, let me come, please. Alright, we gotta go up. Is Herdier in the game? I don't think so. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. Oh, so you built little elevators to all the islands. That's cool. Oh, hi, Meowscarada. How you doing? Whoa, this is cool. Little shrine with a bunch of flowers. Cannons. Okay, okay, I see the vision. Hello, Pikachu. What the heck is this thing? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Nice. We love stealing stained glass windows. Cute. You're slacking? I'm slacking. I haven't built a darn thing. Recipe for stained glass is super cheap. Fair enough. I'm assuming this is the Moltres Tower. Nice, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end my tour here then, just to avoid too many spoilers. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the tour. That was very fun, very epic. Time to go home, yes. We got our pictures of the armors, so now I can print those and get ourselves some Armourouge and Cerulege. I love Armourouge and Cerulege. Alright, let's grab a few rare Pokemetals from our chest. take regular pictures? No, so when you open up your camera, you have to press Y and it changes to item mode, and it'll say what item you're looking at. So this glass window, modern wall, substitute doll, dragonite doll, and then you take a picture. How'd you farm metals? Chaser, I literally just dropped a short about it, so you can check my profile, check the channel, and you can watch that. Super easy to get tons and tons of Pokemetal. The rare stuff is still rare, so keep that in mind. Only 2 to make auspicious armor. Not bad. Yeah, of course, Candace. Yeah, you can't just take a picture. You gotta take an item picture. Let's do malicious armor. Can you print the bedrock? I don't know if you can print the bedrock. Let's do nap time bed. Oh, that takes 5? Jeez. And then what about this cool electric guitar? Just 2. Easy peasy. Also, thank you for jumping in and first time chatting on the Purple app. Some items take regular Pokemetal. Oh, I guess I could have grabbed regular Pokemetal too. I forgot some items can take regular Pokemetal, but no big deal. Let's put our rare stuff away. 5 well spent, thank you. What's up, Sirius? Welcome in. Let's go ahead and drop off some more of our decor stuff. You watched my live for 100 minutes. Let's go. That's crazy. Put away some of the food. Don't need these right this second. Okay. Some paint. Sorry, just storing some items. It is very annoying how difficult it is to store all the different custom items and whatnot. Too many items in the game, not good enough storage systems. Organization's crazy good. I'm running out of space already, so I don't know if it's that good, but I try to be a little organized, otherwise I get very overwhelmed. It is very easy to get overwhelmed with how many items there are. Where's the deposit for all identical items? Exactly. That would be very useful. Very, very useful. Okay. Let's see. Good. Glad I can store that. Okay. Man, I am cooked on storage. And it didn't really make this place very easy to expand either, which is unfortunate. So doors, windows, gates, beams, all that can go here. Perfect. And the final thing is like electronics and stuff. think you might leave the stream soon, no worries. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Appreciate you. Okay. Wish it was on Xbox or PC. It is a Pokemon game, so it was always going to be on Nintendo only, sadly. It's just the way these things work. I don't know where I've been putting like lights and stuff. Yeah, right here. Okay. Perfect. Nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab some supplies. And Gino, why are you here? Why did you come to this area? This is not where you spawned. What the heck? So I'm gonna grab a stack of each of these, just so we have stuff in the other area. Just grab a stack of these as well. Good. Also grab. Is this where I have chests? Right here. Yes, it is. Okay. Perfect. Should be everything we need. I don't have the Pokemon Center built, nor do I have a house, so way to go all the way back. Let's go ahead and grab a Ditto flag then, just in case. Which electric guitar did we build? Or did we copy? Did we not copy the electric guitar? I swore we did. It's not in my inventory. I just didn't pick it up. Epic. You left it behind? Yes. Yeah, I figured that out. Oops. Okay. Oh, and also before we go, what are the habitat requirements for the armor stands? Auspicious is a pedestal, 2 stepping stones, 2 fire pits. Don't think I have the malicious recipe. But if I had to guess, it's probably the same, but maybe with the, like, spooky candles? Would that be a safe bet, chat? I swear I have pedestals somewhere. It's the same? Oh, gotcha. Okay. So we need 1 more fire pit. I have no idea where I put pedestals. Hello, Ho-Oh. didn't keep any of the pedestals? That'd be weird. Let's see, can I even make pedestals? That is the question. No way I can't make them, right? I think there is in fact way. That is a bummer. Go grab them from the museum. Yeah, I could do that. It's just so much teleporting. All right, let's go grab them from the museum then. Yeah, so yeah, we gotta get Pallet Town building. Ooh, rock. Yo, what's up, friend? How's it going? Welcome in. Another ancient artifact. It's not what I want, but that's okay. It's fine. 2 jars of honey. What you up to today? So we got the legendary beasts. We got Mewtwo. We were for a little bit trying to get the mysterious tablets, but we're not getting any of them, even though we have boosted chance for ancient relics and stuff. So that's kind of annoying. So now we're building Pallet Town right now. Did I finish the event yet? Yeah, I finished the event forever ago. Are people this far already? Well, it is my job, partly, so. Do these count as pedestals, these wooden ones? It doesn't have to be a stone one. No, that's an exhibit stand. Where would I find pedestals in here? I don't know that there are pedestals. You've been alternating between digging and rebuilding. Nice. Pretty sure there's pedestals in Pallet Town. Those are it. I don't know that they count. We can try them, but yeah, I think you are right. The pedestals in Pallet Town we can definitely use that were for the legendary bird stuff. Pedestals for the auspicious and malicious armor stands. We also need to make one more bonfire. If it's for the fossils, those work. No, it's for the armors. It says pedestal exhibition stand on the habitat. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, let's make one bonfire and then head over there. So which guitar did we grab? Purple one. So let's make the yellow one. Oh wait, they're both purple. The yellow one. Let's make the blue one. Okay. Make the blue one. I don't know what else we need for this. Probably speakers, if I had to guess. Did I just teleport? Yes. Yep. You can teleport between locations. We don't even have the bonfire recipe or fire pit recipe. So let's copy one real quick before we go over there. And then we might need to bring a fire Pokemon with us. Just 4 Pokemetal, easy enough. Yeah, I'm glad not everything takes rare Pokemetal, because that would be kind of a pain. Okay. Let's grab Charmander. And let's head to Pallet Town, aka the Cosmos. The great beyond, yes. Go. How'd you teleport? If you have homes, which again I forgot to. Aw, I can't bring Charmander with me. Gosh dang it. You have to have a home or the Pokemon Center to teleport to the different areas. The doors you want for your apartment building in Skylands take 10 Pokemetal each. 10 Pokemetal each isn't bad though, Pesh, once you do like the Pokemetal farming, which I just showed in my most recent short. It makes it really easy. Ooh, lots of Pokemon ready. Scizor. Look at that guy. Look at him. You startled me. Is Cleavor in the game? I feel like he needs to be in the game if Scyther and Scizor are here. So he's our chop guy. Nice. We're gonna need a bulldoze Pokemon, I believe. What's up, Cramorant? Are you food? You just walked right up. Time to eat. No. Bad Cramorant. On its own, it's not too bad when you need 8. At the time, it gets irritating. Yeah, I mean, in like 30 minutes, I had over 300 Pokemetal. So, definitely not too bad. Geodude, please tell me you're a bulldoze Pokemon. No, he's only Crush. Come on, man. Come on, Geodude. Alright, we got Machop. That's our builder. Build and gather. Nice. Another one here at the flowers. Farming's a lot more limited. Yes and no. I mean, even if you're not time skipping, you could get so much Pokemetal out of one single Dream Island. So just go to the Dragonite Dream Island and you'll have hundreds of Pokemetal so fast. No one over there. Alright, let's set up the armor stands real quick. So it was one of these with an armor on it. And then 2 stepping stones. Had to get the armors. The armors, I took a picture of someone else's. Pretty sure you can find them as like relics and stuff though. The armor pieces. I'm guessing I have to light those on fire, and I don't. Oh no, I have a Magby now. Come with me, Magby. Please and thank you. Why am I building it there? I just want the Pokemon. I'll move them around and make it look better later. Magby, do you not... Are you not able to burn stuff? Okay, you're just really slow and useless. Thank you, Magby. Can you only get it in Pallet Town? The armors? No. Nope. No, you can get them other places. Alright, let's fly real quick up to this and grab the pedestal. The habitat? No, you can get it anywhere, I'm pretty sure. We just started Pallet Town just right now, so that is where I decided to build it. Alright, let's put you there. Then armor on top. 2 paths right here. And 2 bonfires. Magby, can you please light these? What island am I on? I'm on Pallet Town. It's the side island that you take like cycling road to get to. Nice. Okay. So we got both shrines made, which means we can get Ceruledge and Armarouge. A little too bright. Geodude, calm yourself. I also brought chests. Bow. Level 2. Pokédoll, big storage box. Okay. What is this? Oh, one sec, guys. My wife is a-callin'. Alright, sorry about that, guys. When the wife calls, it's time to talk to her. You know how it is. Lost and found. What is the lost and found? Interesting. Did she make it safely? No, she's still traveling. It's like a 12-hour drive where she's going. So she's still got a ways to go. Yeah, she was just letting me know where she was at. Forgot I was streaming. Did I just make Geodude homeless? I think I just made Geodude homeless. Where'd he go? Geodude! There you are. Sorry, buddy. Can we get a tour? There's not much to tour because I haven't really done a lot of building yet. We've been focused on unlocking Pokemon and doing that stuff. We still have over 100 and we have 124 left to go. Crazy. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna build this area right here as kind of their habitat area. Is this the beginning? No, it is not the beginning. I have finished the story. And now we are exploring one of the other places. So this is one of the other maps that you can get. There's no story to this map, but it has certain Pokemon that you can't unlock elsewhere in the game. So right now I'm gonna rehome. Oh, Geodude just naturally decided this was his home now. Okay, that's fine. Hey, we got him! So fast. Where's your brother? Oh, who are you? You don't seem to be here to battle. Don't worry, I wouldn't force anyone to fight me. I prefer to battle opponents head-on without malice. After all, I consider myself a proud and noble knight. What's up, Pablo? I love Armarouge so much. Burn and trade. Oh, we can make Armarouge a salesman. Nice. Nice and epic. Okay, so how big are these shrines? Oh my gosh, it is huge! Holy moly. Okay, well, maybe I'll flatten this sandy area out and we'll build the fire one right here. How does that sound, chat? How far out? Can it just be over water? No, it can't just be out over water. How far out can I do it? Like, could I build it this way? It can, but you have to put out a bottom. Ah, okay. As long as I don't see fog. Okay, let's see. How far out? Ah, you can't build it out here. That's a bummer. I was gonna build them just side by side right here. Can I build them out here maybe? Okay, I think we can build them. We can't build them here. I guess we'll just build them like halfway onto this and just build that out, maybe. So let's go ahead and get to digging. Evelyn, thank you for the follow. Fly to the sky and fall to thy knees. What? Am I too unk to understand the reference? It's Graveler time. And then we'll just use the Magnemite transformation to place big platforms really fast. The only bad thing about using B when you're in Graveler form is it's really hard to control. I was Magnemite when I said that. Oh, I see. Also, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate you. Welcome everyone who's new to the channel. Careful where you put them. You can't move them without a relocation kit. Well, yeah, I mean, that's any building you build, right? You gotta have a relocation kit. I'm not too worried. If I decide to build them here, I'll just... And I want them somewhere else, I'll just move them. I need to build more habitats so that I can upgrade this area and build that Poke Center. Because it's a pain not having a home. And a Poke Center at least lets me teleport back. Oh, you can't move them with a relocation kit. Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just gonna put them here. Not too worried about it. If I regret it, I regret it. Can you move the Poke Centers? I think you can move Poke Centers. Sounds like you can't move the shrines, which is fair. That's fine. Not a big deal. But yes, I think you can move Poke Centers. And I know you can buy Poke Center kits, so you can at least make multiple. If you can't move the shrines, you're gonna break them. I don't know how that works, because do you get more shrine building kits if you break them? You're flattening your island. Nice. Yeah, we're just flattening this so we can clear it and get enough sand to make platforms out into the ocean. Some berries. That's not what I meant to do. You only need them for one purpose. After that, they're not needed. Gotcha. Yeah, but you still don't want to lose them, right? If you break them and you're not able to use them. Poke Center kits just change the appearance of the existing Poke Centers to match the other areas. Oh, gotcha. I thought you could make more Poke Centers. Lots of sea glass, which is good. Can be useful. I wish there was a faster way, like, as you're breaking stuff with Graveler, to collect the sand. Also, where did all the sand go that I broke over here? Is there a block limit? I think there's a block limit. Like, there can only be so many blocks on the ground at once. Because I definitely had more sand than that. It's like 350. Interesting. So technically you don't want to just spam when you're doing the Pokemetal farming that I posted about, because you could lose the Pokemetal you don't pick up. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Learned something new. Petition that Cosmic wears the Kirby beanie when he enters suction mode. I can wear the Cosmic beanie if you guys want me to wear it. I mean, not the Cosmic beanie, the Kirby beanie. It's just so small. That's funny. If you want materials badly, you pick up as you go. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I thought you could just spam and it would just infinitely stay. Because I've gone to other areas and the items are still there that I broke. So I'm curious how that all works. Alright, let's go into this. You guys want me to wear the Kirby beanie? Okay, I'll wear the Kirby beanie. Chat. I'll wear the Kirby beanie. Even though it's freaking tiny. There. You happy? Now you can't see my luscious locks, chat. Okay. Let's do this. And go down. I look great. Thank you. Oh, I don't like that. Come on. Why'd it place it up? Hey, zombie, thank you for the 4 roses. Appreciate you. Now you don't know which pair of eyes to look at? That's crazy. Chat, you're dramatic. That's nuts. I only have 1 pair of eyes, chat. Come on. Filling in all these gaps is kind of obnoxious, jeez. You remember me from yesterday? Yeah, what's up, Paul? How's it going? See, that's not what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to move sideways while placing. Like this. This is much better. Good. I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. We found our legendary beasts, which was one of the main goals today. Now we're starting Pallet Town. It's been a good day. You're looking into Kirby's eyes? Stop it. You're making Kirby uncomfortable, chat. Stop. For an endgame mode, you really hate how fast the PP drains? Yeah, I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me too much, honestly. I don't notice the Magnemite running out of steam too fast. What game will you get, winds or waves? I don't know. Honestly, maybe both, because I'm a content creator and I'll probably end up needing both anyways. Alright, let's see if we have enough sand, since we didn't get to collect all of it, sadly. I've never really purchased both versions of a Pokemon game before, but for Winds and Waves, I just might. Especially because I'm doing a lot more content now than I've ever been doing. Chad, I gotta be honest, I don't think we're gonna have enough sand. That's crazy. We'll at least be able to make one of them, I think. Good news, you might be getting a job at Walmart. Nice. Dream Island's a good place for materials. Yeah. No, I'm not worried about having enough, period. Just enough right now on me, because I don't want to go back to the other area. Let's see. Yeah, we're completely out of sand. What a bummer. Alright, let's see. Do we have enough blocks placed for the shrine? I want to do the altar fire first. So right here, is enough, but I think I have to fill that in, right? I have to fill this in, I'm assuming. Zombie, thank you for the follow. If you use Tinkaton, it's faster building. I know it is. I am lame and I just like to day skip it. I'm definitely not going to be able to build all 3 here. Good grief. I thought I was. That's not happening. These things are huge. All right. We need more gold and we need 50 lava rock. And then pretty much every Pokemon that we have here, and then a lot more. Build one on each island of Pallet Town. Could do that. Yo, Sarah Ledge. How you doing? You really surprised me. I guess you're not here for a battle? I'm thinking about living here, so nice to meet you, I guess. I wish his swords were always big. I don't like that they shrink like that. Nice. Now we have Cerulege and Armarouge. Any other habitats shaken? No. Why does he walk like that? Walks all scary. Squovit, Scizor, Eevee, you're fine. Magby. Need to move these guys out of the habitats. Where's Machop? There you are. Get them out of these habitats just in case anyone else can spawn in here. It's not his fault it's cold outside. I see. Okay, that's fair. No, Squovit, come here. Did I already make the evolution habitats? Alec, I haven't gotten the evolution habitat tips yet. Probably need to talk to Eevee, I would assume. You can do Eevee's quest to get items for the other habitats. Gotcha. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Alright, and then Magby. Wish you had the Switch 2. This looks fun. It is very fun. Very, very fun. But I totally get it. Switch 2 is not cheap. Not the most expensive console, but it is not cheap. Alright. Got them rehomed. Eevee, I've been told you have a quest for me. You want some food? I'll give you some food. Here you go. It's for you. Chat, she doesn't have quests for me. Yeah, there's no Eevee quests. It's my Poke Center. Yeah. Check your habitats. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to make more habitats. Are they fighting? That's funny. Donning different armor. Nice. All right, let's filter to all in this area. Nighttime we can get Noctowl. Nighttime we can get Venomoth. Randomly you got yours? Yeah, I might need to get the Pokemon Center built or something. So rare at a tree-shaded flower bed. We have one of those built. Elevated flower beds. Okay. We can build an elevated flower bed. Their unique habitats. Yeah, whatever the prerequisite quest is, I must not have. Blaze again, thank you for the follow. Alright, what counts as elevated? Big Mouth, good to see ya. You do have the Pokemon Center complete? Yeah, we need to get the habitat level up, which means we need more Pokemon, and we need to make them happy. If you can see the wind, it's elevated. Is this elevated? No? Ah, there's elevated. This is so stupid. Building it up here. But this should work, in theory, right? Okay, flowers. This is just temporary, chat. It's all about temporary. We're just trying to get stuff so we can get other stuff. You forget to check your elevated ones. This one sticks out like a sore thumb, so I think... Oh, it says Field of Flowers. Oh, is it because they're too close together now? Yeah, elevated flower bed. Okay, wait, hold on. We can fix this. This is still salvageable. You put down balloons to remind you? Oh, gotcha. Alright, there we go. 2 elevated flower beds. What are we looking else for? Habitats. Flower garden. I don't know how to get hedges. Fresh veggie field. We're missing one Pokemon from a fresh veggie field. Training waterfall. Yeah, don't put the 8 together. Yep. Picnic set. Withered Wasteland, though. So that's specifically Withered Wasteland. You can get Paris with elevated grass. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. What else are we missing? So this is specifically this area. So a cart with 2 boxes. And then anywhere, a cart with 2 boxes. Gotcha. Alright, let's see. Once you unlock Pichu, the habitat has more Pokemon to catch. Oh, gotcha. Okay, shop. We need... Let's see. Oh, we have the Snorlax bed now. So let's go put that by this tree. You need inspiration for builds? I would not be the guy. You can transform into Dragonite? Yes. Do you make environments inside of houses? You can. How'd you get the bed? I took a picture of it from someone else's place. What's up, Montana? I don't remember what the toxicity habitats are. It wasn't just that. That's a bummer. I was hoping. Let's check. Still a bunch of habitats I haven't found. It's a stage and 2 speakers. Oh, gotcha. Scarlet and Violet Pokemon are in the game? Yep. Yep, Pokemon from every generation are in the game. Flattened a quarter of a house. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that can happen. Alright, buy a small stage. Did I get Mewtwo? Yes, I did get Mewtwo. We could build the relaxing park kit as well. Do they have most Pokemon? No, so there's 300 Pokemon-ish in the game. So they have added 3 already, and I'm sure they have plans to add more, but we'll have to just see. Oh, I bet the stage has to be powered, doesn't it? Yeah, the stage has to be powered. Need a microphone and power? Do I need a microphone? Gotcha. Microphone. I can buy a water wheel kit, I'm sure. Pokemon? Yes, Pokemon. This is Pokemon Pokopia. Okay. So the water wheel. And I think I can build power lines. Pretty sure I have the power line recipe. Yes, I do. Oh, I also have wireless power now that I could use. Alright, water wheel we'll put right here. Kirby hat? Kirby hat, chat. What's good? Pollo all the way. Armrouge, that is not your bed. We were trying to get Munchlax. What does Pollo even mean? Well, if you don't speak Pollo, you wouldn't know. Alright, this should only take a few minutes. Which, by a few minutes, I mean... chat, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't watch. I'm sinning. The Poke purists are screaming and crying and spitting up. Wireless power is stupid. Still limited by lines, even though the lines aren't there. Oh, interesting, feline. I did not know that. At least it doesn't have ugly poles, I guess. Water wheel is complete. And then we're just gonna be cheeky with it and pretend that this is a natural spring, chat. But I was told don't suck things up from the water. So 1 second. I mean, don't suck things up from the ocean. Yep. They put the poles underground. I did see a video like that. Very, very cool. How to play Pokopia with the least amount of effort 101. I disagree. I disagree full-heartedly. Boom. There we go. And the mic stand. That's not what I meant to do. Gosh dang it. Come on, Ditto. What are you doing, man? Statistically, who wins, Kirby or Thanos? Kirby. Kirby is an eldritch beast. Did you do story mode? You unlock generators and Porygon. You get Wi-Fi transmitter, no more poles everywhere. Yeah, I did. It's just easier to make poles real fast. I don't know. All right, there we go for that. And then once we get him, I'll switch out the guitar for the other one. What's up, Munchlax? Sorry about that. Woke up and I'm hungry. I was gonna look for some food. Here's a thought. You're transformed into a human. Can you bring me yummy human food? Sure. You want a steak? You want a steak, Mr. Munchlax? Here's a steak for you. Really wish they had inverted color shinies. I just wish they had literally any other color shinies. Armors and Ledge are so cool. John, thank you for the follow. I got a ribbon cake. Interesting. Nope. Details. So all of them are not all that happy. See, that's the thing, chat. I know the government housing is goofy, but they are just happier in the government housing. The environment levels up so much faster with government housing. So we're going back to our roots. Ribbon cakes for Eevee. Gotcha. I see. Okay. Let's see. We need toys. Shanty towns? No. Temporary housing. Don't you sweat it. And it's as temporary as we need it to be. All right. And then we can do doors as well. Someone said that gates count as doors too, so I actually might do gates instead. I think the government housing homes are cute. All the Pokemon stay together. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is they all benefit from it because they get the boost from the other Pokemon's furniture and stuff in the area as well. So it's a win-win, really. One day the Switch 2 servers will go down and keycards will be useless. Thoughts on keycard games? By then, I will be able to pirate it, so I don't care. I can't do anything to change how big corporations are running their companies. I can't change how they decide to screw the consumer. Me not consuming the content doesn't do anything when millions and millions of other people are going to buy the game regardless of my input or my opinion on it. So it's whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. By the time the Switch servers go down, I'll be, what, 50? I probably won't be playing many video games at that point in my life, or at least not as many. So it's whatever. It sucks. I hate it, but it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. So, and even games that aren't game key cards, what happens when you have a major patch that adds a bunch of stuff or fixes it in a game that you have the physical version for, and now the game is unplayable when the servers go down anyways. ChatGPT says it only costs them 58 cents to make games with a storage card. Yeah, that's cute, Keith. ChatGPT is infamous for being completely and hysterically wrong on most things. I like ChatGPT for some uses, but using it to get accurate statistical information, not one of them. I hate to break it to you. It is not a reliable source of information in that regard. Is it expensive for Pokemon Company to make the actual game cartridges? Probably not. But at the same time, you don't know the whole reason why they do it. Again, at the end of the day, even your physical games, 99% of them nowadays require massive updates and patches to even play, and you won't be able to get those when the servers go down. Yeah, Ari, I get that. Unfortunately, you can't, you know, emulate this game. You can't become a yo-ho Pirate's Life for me, because the Switch 2 is not emulatable, and it won't be for probably a very long time. So unfortunately, that's just not going to be an option for years. But no, Candace, I am not. It is temporary housing. They like it better. It makes the environment level go up faster. Your partner's 45 and still plays video games and has a plush collection. Oh no, I'm still gonna be playing games and stuff. I mean, it's my job. The odds of it being my job in 20 years is decently high. I'm just saying I'm not gonna sweat, you know, oh no, Switch servers are gonna go offline in the future. Oh well. Oh sure? No. Don't go doubting me. Watch. I'm gonna put all the decorations and furniture and toys in these buildings. I am then gonna move my Pokemon over and watch the environment level increase, right? All you guys giving me crap about my poor housing, and yet they like it better than living in a patch of grass. At least build a house or a roof? Maybe. It depends on if the Pokemon likes it bright or not. If the Pokemon likes it dark, then no. They don't want a, they want a roof. If they like it light, then no, I'm not going to build a roof. Does anyone know what the pipes on the ground in Skylands can do? Can you just cover them? Yeah, I don't think the pipes have any purpose, Drew. I think they are purely just decorative. They might be able to transfer water from one place to another if you connected them, but I've not tested whether or not they actually have function. All right, so there we go. There's our little housing area. Now, if you look at our environment level, right? Environment level 2. Right now, Ceruledge, Eevee, and Cramorant are average. The rest of these guys are iffy. They don't like their habitat. Right? So, I'm going to grab some. Eevee and Cramorant, they're iffy. And then these guys are unhappy in their habitats. So I'm gonna grab a couple. Does Eevee have a house? It's just a patch of grass like the rest of these guys. So now we're gonna run over here. Hey, look at that guy standing on the mic stand. That you screenshot? I made a short about it. You guys can go watch that too. Also, 4 Pokemon per little house can fit. You want to move in? Right here. Move into the empty house. Yes, you can. Eevee, you want to move in with Machop? Look at this. Boom. You better not be joking, because I will move in, you know. Thanks, Ditto. See? Look, he's happy. Squovit. You want to move in with, No, why? Follow me. Want to move in with Machop and Eevee? Right there. Look at that. Yep, he loves it. Cramorant. Nope, not you. Cramorant, please. Him as a realtor? Nah. Boom. I can live there? Yes, you can. Now, Geodude likes it dark. So where are we going to move Geodude? In the other side, where I'll build a roof. Boom. Now I'm gonna put a roof on Geodude's little house. That's not what I meant to do. A roof? It is a roof! Yo, what's up, Francis? How's it going? And this roof is gonna make it dark enough for Geodude to be happy because he likes a dark habitat rather than a sunny one. And boom. Now let's go check all the Pokemon's happiness. And let's see if they're really unhappy. Interesting. Eevee is now very happy. Machop and Geodude and Squovit are really happy. Now, I will say Cramorant went down. I'm kind of concerned at why Cramorant went down. Is it because he likes water? Does Cramorant want some water at his house? Easy fix. Break a little right there. We go suck up some water, and now Cramorant's going to be happy. Look at how fast and easy it is to make your Pokemon happier and upgrade your environment level. Cramorant, you want some water? Boom. Water for you, big dog. He's still iffy. I don't know why he's iffy. I can talk to him. But for the most part, they like it. They enjoy it better. Oh, he's just hungry. That's the only reason he's iffy. He's just hungry. Too bad we can't visit and build your per Pokemon actual homes. See, look, environment level increased. Boom. All you people doubting that my Pokemon are sad. It is the hands down fastest way to get your Pokemon moved and happier for the environment level increase. What's up, Toxtricity? he's hangry. He was indeed hangry, chat. They're complacent? No. Weather vane. Okay. Let's grab toxicity. And then I think... Who's still living over here? Scyther and Magby. Is Lugia or Ho-Oh here? Thought I heard him. I swear I hear their flapping wings. Where are they? I'm not crazy, right? Do you guys hear that? Oh, there he is. Good grief. He just wasn't showing up. Where am I from? I am from the Western United States. Come here, Scizor. How do you find him? You just look up. You gotta look up and see him. What's up, D? How's it going? I sometimes sound like I'm from the Bay. The Bay, like Boston kind of thing, or what do you mean by the Bay? It's 11:40. It's 12:40. I currently live one time zone in from the West Coast. Used to live on the West Coast, not California. No way. Wonder what Ho-Oh tastes like? Probably bird. I like eating bird. Chicken and pheasant and stuff. Brazil, nice. You have to learn how to suck up water? Yes, you have to learn from a Pokemon how to suck up water. Look at that! Level 3! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bow! Armorers and Ceruledge are sad. Toxtricity and Magby are sad as well. So we'll check on their sadness and see what their issue is. Magby, why are you sad? This game looks so majestic. I love it. He wants some stone relaxation stuff. That makes sense. He's a fire type Pokemon. He doesn't want to relax on wood. No, Candace, you're never going to hear the end of it until people leave me alone. It's not my fault. Do I not have any stone seat recipes or anything? Interesting. I loved my cap. Is it correct? You loved my cap. Is it correct? What do you mean by that, Francis? Like you love my hat? I don't know what would be correct or not about it. Maybe in the shop? Yeah, probably. Also, I need to switch out the guitar now and get the other Toxtricity. The Kirby? Yes, it is Kirby. It is little Kirby. Nice. Now we can get the other Toxtricity I'm pretty sure Snorlax can appear here, maybe? So let's go ahead and move Munchlax. Shantytown's finished. For now. We'll bulldoze it eventually. Trust. Ditto transform into Kirby. Okay. That's the Kirby transformation. Montana, thank you for the 6 roses. Appreciate you. Are there any Pokemon here yet, please? No. Come on, spawn. All right, so we're still gonna need a lot of gold, I believe, for this build, and then we still need to make space for the other 2 ginormous shrines. Oh yeah, we need lava rock too, so I'll need to collect some of that as well. Actually, I think I have a good amount of lava rock. All right, we got the other toxicity. You're not even easily scared? I like that. Looking forward to getting to know you. Cool. I noticed that some Pokemon refuse to spawn in an area. You still have to spawn somewhere else. What? What do you mean by that? Like Porygon in the Skylands? Well, yeah, some Pokemon only spawn specifically in one area, but that is not all of them. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Everyone's average or nice. Average or nice. No iffies or bads anymore. Except for me, because I'm homeless. And if we really want to get crazy with it, we just go over here. We grab a shower. Make one of those. We can make like a CD player. Yeah, we'll make one of those. What else? What else could we do? We could do more relaxation stuff, decorations. Yeah, let's make a parasol. How'd you get the armors? Eva, I had to take a picture of them from someone else's place. I genuinely did not know where to get the armors. Some concrete pipes, you know? Magby was feeling like he needed some stone stuff. Let's check in here. Maybe there's even a recipe for stone stools and whatnot that we haven't gotten. The answer is no. Actually, there's not. It's a bummer. Stone bench. Did I have an option for a stone bench? Oh, yes. Stone bench. Look at that. Boom. Stone relaxation, baby. Now we're going to go over here. And the cool thing is, if you're near a home, so it says the shared habitat to the left, if you press on your right stick, it'll show the habitat. So every Pokemon that lives in this habitat is getting the benefit from this water, the decorations in here, the stuff in here, half of this stuff, some of this stuff, and it works for every single one. So if I want to see what Geodude's getting, I want to see what these guys are getting. So that's also another reason why building them so close together can be really good, because then I can just plop this down. Every single Pokemon is benefiting from that, except for maybe Geodude. So it's not the prettiest, but it helps get those levels up so that we can, you know, progress in the Pokemon Center. Grab the shower. I'll put the shower. Well, I gotta put a block down first. Boom. There we go. Let's go check all their stuff. For the guitars, it was a drop from the relic. Gotcha. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Now the Toxtricities and the Munchlax are the only ones not supremely happy. So that's why we do it. That is why we do it. But yeah, so we will be streaming again tomorrow, guys. I think the goal will be to rebuild the Pokemon Center. I can throw a flag down. Oh, that's true. That's true. The goal will be to get the rest of the evolutions, rebuild the Pokemon Center, maybe even rebuild all of the whatever they're called, the shrines for the legendary birds. So we have a lot to still do, and then once we kind of get that stuff all rolling, then we can boom. Then we can really start decorating. Where did you come from? You're not trying to steal my hammer, are you? This is my hammer. You didn't come to steal my hammer? Where did you spawn? What the heck? Oh, the luggage carrier. Okay. You don't have the engineering skill. Come on, Tinka-Tink. Come on. Let's grab these two guys. Oh, he's sleeping right here. Yeah, so if you guys haven't followed, we will be live again tomorrow. Please drop a follow, subscribe. We're live on Shiny Cosmic on YouTube or QJ Cosmic on Twitch, so you guys can check us out there. But we will be live again tomorrow. We're live pretty much every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then occasionally other days as well. But we also drop tons of useful tips and tutorials for games, as well as just fun Pokemon content. So if you like Pokemon, you also should follow. I will... What was the tip you guys asked me to make a short on? What was it? What were we doing today? Oh, it was hunting the Legendaries. So I'll make a short on hunting the Legendaries today. And hopefully that can help you guys out as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna dip. I gotta go to a doctor's appointment, but I appreciate all the welcomes, the help in guidance and all that good stuff. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just started? I've been going for 4 hours, Feline. 4 hours. So we'll be back again tomorrow. Again, if you want to watch the VODs, which is very helpful for me getting my watch hours on YouTube, you can go to Shiny Cosmic. You can go watch the other stuff we've been doing, even if you just play them in the background. Very helpful. But yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.